Aloha guys, finishing off our 2026 April issue of Kawaiola. This time is titled A Kingdom Crossing Oceans by Vanessa. This January, an exhibit entitled Hawaii, A Kingdom Crossing Oceans opened at the British Museum in London. The museum stores one of the world's largest collections of non-male kupuna Hawaii outside of Arpaioina. The Hawaii collection ranges from the most diminutive ni'ihau shell lays and fishhooks to an imposing statue of Ku. As I climbed the museum's grand pillar entrance, a peregrine falcon on the hunt swooped down from a high balcony and flashed past me. Perhaps a hoailona? At the entrance, I'm greeted by a massive image of Ku, finely carved from ulu wood, his mouth gaping and legs flexed, seeming to ask, "Dare you enter?" It is a step back in time. The exhibit centers around the brief and turbulent reign of King Kamehameha II, Kalani Nui Kuhialiholeo Ike Kapu, the great chief with the burning back kapu, better known as Liholiho. The young monarch, only 4 years into his reign, endeavored to negotiate in person a solid, long-lasting alliance with King George IV, the British monarch. Liholiho set off for London in May 1823, accompanied by his favorite wife, Kamamalu, and a delegation of his most trusted retainers led by Chief Boki and his wife, High Chiefess Liliha. It was a time of uncertainty. The arrival of aggressive foreign merchants, deadly epidemics, and Christian missionaries were upending Hawaiian society. Upon entering the exhibition space, one is immediately struck by a sense of the past and the present moving in an interwoven path of time, history, and generations of Kanaka. All that we see before us has crossed oceans to be here. Alice, the exhibit's curator, said she envisioned the exhibition as a mechanism that could trigger loans and movements outwards, including towards Hawaiian shores. Arguably, the exhibit's showstopper is a brilliant assembly of featherwork, arranged as gathering for chiefs that conjures visions of Ali'i on the battlefield. A nearby exhibit of Namealua warfare crafts complement the Ahu'ula. An example of hula is presented in a video display, accompanied by oli and steady beat of pahu drums. The dancers demonstrate the use of uli uli. A few steps away, visitors can view similar instruments on display. A traditional puppet used for hula ki'i is displayed wearing a malo of kapa, made expressly from this exhibition by Akumu Mitchell. The exhibition follows a chronological path highlighting the museum's world-famous kapa collection. Vivid colors, geometric patterns, and smooth textures are carefully hung, without the glare of a glass window, enabling a view of the kapa as it was meant to be appreciated. A fascinating conversation recorded in the video covers the sourcing of materials like i'i vine, while a showcase nearby displays modern papale next to a mahi ole kahiko, enhancing the visitor's understanding of the crafting of both objects. The exhibition reflects the intersection of kawa kahiko and modern Hawaii. The museum's collection of centuries-old artifacts complemented by gifts from today's cultural practitioners. Cultural practitioners and scholars have been welcome to visit this collection and share their knowledge as a bridge of collaboration. A new and refreshing perspective has been added to the conversation of kuleana for male kupuna as well as male ho. The ike of both the past and the present now cross oceans in both directions. A touching message of aloha guides the visitor out of the exhibit space. A large screen projects a video of a group of Opio reciting a poem, a firm and diplomatic statement reflecting love for our land. May you hear these lines breathe within you. I left the exhibition feeling proud of the past and present and hopeful for the future. Before leaving London, my curiosity led me to the Strand district on the River Thames, where the Collodion Hotel once stood. There, on July 4, 1824, Liholiho and Kamamalu spent the last hours surrounded by their loyal retainers who kept vigil in the dim candlelight. I imagine that the clamor outside, street peddlers shouting, horseshoes clattering over cobble streets provided a stark contrast to the quiet sorrow of the moment. It fell to Boki to bring the bodies of his king and queen back to Hawaii and relay the mo'olelo of Liholiho's experiences and the outcome of this diplomatic mission. His voyage across oceans took courage, determination, and wisdom on the part of the young Kamehameha II, whose thoughts are eloquently expressed in this oleo no iao. Na vai ho'i ka ole o ke akamai, he ala nui I ma'a I ka hele ia o makua. Why shouldn't I know when it is a road often traveled by my parents?